Yeah.
Okay. All right. We should do updates today. Not so much on the normal tuition yet. Then we can plan for we can plan better lah.
Sure.
Okay. Your audio is not as good as usual. Did you change something?
I'm on my phone right now. I can change to my laptop if you give me a minute. Watch, mask, and card is not that. Yeah, can you hear me now? Is my audio better?
Yes. Oh, much better. All right. Thank you for the change.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We haven't seen each other for I think 2 weeks yet. Give me some updates. Not regarding your exam, but regarding what's happening these few weeks.
Okay. I've pretty much had a holiday until today. Today was my first day back. Today and tomorrow we have this workshop, nothing to do with studying, and I'll be receiving my results over the course of Friday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Friday, all right. So next, okay. So maybe on Sunday I'll be able to hear something lah. Okay, understand.
Probably not.
Then probably on the next Tuesday then.
Yes,
Understand.
because I think I'm not getting either neither math nor chem on Friday.
Understand. All right, we'll do that.
Yeah, I'm getting math on Monday and chemistry on Tuesday.
Looking forward to that. So nothing exam, no studies, no new topics, nothing so far lah in this week.
Yeah.
Good. Your father told me that you are gonna go back to India for the December lah.
Yeah, that's the
All right. Okay, good. Then November. Okay, good, good. So now it's the middle of October. What's gonna happen, in the next week besides the returning of the exam lah?
After the returning of the exams, it will be we'll be starting on year 4 topics, but I based on prior experiences, only like those serious teachers usually go through it. The more relaxed teachers will just let us watch movies and go, because it's only 1 week of school, and our school ends on the last week of October, so pretty much November I have no school.
So your holiday will be effective. November, December will be your holiday.
Yeah.
But even from now on, there won't be much studies anymore.
Yeah.
And
also, I am actually open to studying, like having tuition in December. I will have the facilities for that because it's not much of a vacation. I'm just going to India to like meet my grandparents. So it's the same as staying here.
Okay, good. Good to know. No, that's good to know. We have more options lah.
Yeah.
So effectively October, November, and December, no studies at all.
Yeah.
How about projects?
I have one project that I had from the start of the year that's due next week. But other than that, nothing.
So you won't be busy at all this 2.5 months. Nothing whatsoever.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever sent me your chemistry and physics curriculum?
For year 4?
Year 3 and year 4. Actually, maybe you did. I'm only seeing the math one. Never mind. You can do that later. No, you can do that later. Any syllabus for year 4? I suppose that's the proper question. Any syllabus for year 4, just to make sure.
I can try to find something now.
Okay, just confirm first. Have one. Please do that.
Okay. And I'll ask my friend, and if he responds, I'll tell you.
Right.
Okay, curriculum outlines. Okay, yes, I do have all the curricular outlines.
Would you kindly just send me first?
Math and chem.
Math, chem, physics. Yeah, 3 of them.
Just to be sure, the year 4 exam also consists of year 3 topics.
Of course, everything.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sending to you on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Okay, I've sent you.
Let me check. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good. So I'm checking the physics one very quickly. That's year 4. Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay. All right, got it. Chemistry. Good. Good. Okay. Oh, so you do have organic. Understand. Then now math. Oh, wow. Well, that's direct. Okay.
I haven't looked at the syllabus myself. I just sent it to you directly.
No problem. It's probably difficult to understand, but when you go through it, that's better. Oh, wow. Really? Okay. Sure. So you do have. Okay. Okay, understand. Okay, thanks for the curriculum. That's helpful, right? Okay.
Also, I probably won't be able to provide this again until the start of next year because the year 4 website should be wiped any time soon, like within the next week, because I think their exams are already over, and then they wiped it right after the exams.
Can you download any worksheet or lecture note right now? Just download them for year 4.
I can't because I'm not in the classroom, but I can ask one of my senior friends and see if he gives anything.
Right. Okay, so for math, chemistry, and physics, again, because your school, we can always study, but you having the worksheet beforehand is suitable, much suitable. Much more suitable.
But I think we can count on not having the worksheet.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. For the year 3 one, have you downloaded all the worksheet? I mean, if you have to download the worksheet, do you have to download the worksheet?
What do you mean?
All the worksheet that, you're saying?
Oh, sorry, what worksheet are you referring to?
So because in year 4, we might still have to revise the year 3 stuff. So most of the worksheet I see you have are in form of hard copy.
Yeah.
If we are, let's say we are not the most organized of person, we'll have losses here and there. I'm missing this one, I'm missing. I'm sorry?
I'm actually very unorganized in terms of these worksheets. But
so you'll be missing them.
Yeah, I have all the Trigo worksheets still, and from the first few units, I have a photo, like I have a online PDF of my friend's worksheets.
So, do you have? Okay, let's just not now, but can you just download all the soft copy of physics, chemistry? There is no soft copy. Chemistry and physics.
There's soft copy for the notes, for the worksheets, on and off.
I guess for notes then, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Please download them because in year 4 we don't have to scramble to look for them. I'm assuming that you cannot access them in year 4. Am I correct? I cannot hear you. Sorry. Testing. Hello. Can you hear
me? Yeah. No, I can access.
Oh. When we need it, we have it. Those that are online.
Yeah, only the year 4 things I can't access. I'm actually not allowed to even be on the website.
So you can do both year 3 and year 4 next year?
Yes.
Okay. Never mind. Okay. Okay, understood. Right. This is not very complicated. So I see your curriculum now. So let's start from math first, and then chemistry, and then physics. You have topics which are differing from the local school, right? In Sec 3, in Sec 4 is almost not there. You're having like the exact same thing, just in a slightly different order. So based on my last year's experience with your senior lah, Abhishek lah. The local school will study new stuff until June, right? And you will still be studying new stuff until August or September, something like that, for some reason, which is weird. Which is weird because then less time to prepare. Then again, it's weird if I compare it to local school. It's not weird for IP stuff. I think mostly because there are projects coming in and out. So you guys will always be busy with project when it is a critical time in the perspective of the local school. When in the local school, you're supposed to be free to catch up and revise. You guys don't have that time. You guys don't have that time. So, but since the curriculum is almost the same, just the order is different, right? Than the local school. Then if we cover it during the holiday, which is right now, right? Right now.
All of the film.
If possible, I've never done that before, but I am. Back then, when I was teaching the senior, which is Abhishek, I was pissed, but I cannot do anything. He will just be tired. I mean,
as in during the holidays?
No, not during the holidays. During the inside the Sec 4, beyond June, when it is supposed to be, we are free to revise, so to speak. He's not. His energy is totally tied up.
That makes sense.
Very tired. Yeah, right. So, I was pissed back then because nothing much can be done. We're just hoping for the best, right? But now, knowing that based on experience, well, your life is not like a local school, right? So if possible, we will do that. So if we could do that, then starting January, when things get hectic, we will have the opportunity to practice papers from the start. Papers, I don't mean the full paper, but I don't want to repeat the same mistake as last time. Right? He has almost no preparation for the paper. He's just relying on his skill and talent. That's really pushing it. That's really pushing it. And the feeling is not good anymore for the student. So I guess it'll be the same for you. Right. So keeping it simple, maybe we do have time for that. Maybe you have the freedom to just study, and therefore in your school, you will experience on all the subject, meaning all three of the subject, you will experience what you experience in math.
Yeah.
Right. And then we will be practicing the exam way before exam, such that exam is no longer a problem. I'm hoping that will reduce your stress level. I was hoping that. I feel that your stress level is very unhealthy to you. It feels like that.
I mean, back then, currently I'm very unstressed, obviously, because
true. Right now, until you see your result on Friday.
Yeah.
Right. So there's always that nagging feeling, because
also, it is safe to say that I probably will have to retake if they do give a retake. So some time will be eaten up in revising my year 2 topics, which is
who's revising that? Is the school or yourself or what?
Myself, because I'm in no school. I think that
right, of course.
Okay. No,
we'll do that.
Yeah. I've never had to retake so far, but from what my friends had to do in year 1 and year 2, pretty much there is a exam in like the middle of November or so. You just come back to school, take the retake. Just as long as you pass, you make it to year. If you don't pass, you go down to O-level.
What do you mean by you go down to O-level?
So I repeat the year, but in O-level.
You repeat the year in you're out of IP.
Yeah. That's if I fail my retest.
Let me talk about that. Yeah. Before that, let me greet Aditya. So Aditya, I can see you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, hi.
All right, wonderful. Okay. So I see that you have another paper in front. Are you planning to simply do the paper?
That is right.
I understand. No other updates so far?
We finished Trigo. I mean, it's not that hard. I was to say so myself.
So the proving thing.
Sorry?
The proving and the solving thing, is it?
Yeah. Pretty basic, I guess.
We shall see when we do the questions, lah. But I'm glad that the new thing is over. What is this? Like 2 weeks before exam?
No, it's next week.
Oh goodness me! This is
wait, no, AMAS. Yeah, AMAS is 2 weeks. Sorry.
But it's really pushing it, isn't it? Right. So assume that you only have 1 more week to prepare for your paper. 1 week is not a lot. Is there anything critical that you want to discuss before the week is over? Because you have many other subjects, right? Is there anything that you want to discuss?
No.
All right. Then for this paper, you have done some, right? Can you flip to the first page? I'll be choosing 3 questions for you to do first today.
This paper I didn't do yet.
All right. I want you to do number 1, right? So circle that, right? Just to make sure that everything is here. You can convert to marks. Moving on. Let me see number 2. Now I'll leave that to you. Then number 3. I'll leave that to you. Number 4. Oh, that's the completing square. Do the first A, the part A. I want you to apply my method. Remember, I teach you a new method for the completing square. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll move to next page, quickly. Yeah, sir. No, I'll leave sir to you then.
Okay.
I'll leave this to you. Oh, this is the discriminant one.
Yeah.
Okay, question 5. Okay, so these 3 first. All right.
Okay.
So these 2, yeah. I'll be updating with Ainesh. Ainesh, you're saying that you won't have to retake, and yet you have to take an exam.
Okay, so here is the problem. My school's never been really clear about the policy, what happens when you fail. So there actually isn't any confirmed retest. So there is the possibility that I just if I fail math, which is pretty much a guarantee. If I fail math, I go to O-level and I retain. But hoping that there is.
Wait, stop. You go to O-level or you retain. There's an order.
Because logically, I can't. Logically, I can't go to O-level and be in year 4. Because I'm pretty sure some O-level exams have already been taken, like mother tongue exams.
Okay. Then.
Yeah. So assuming there is a supplementary exam, and I really hope so. Then yeah, as long as I pass, I go on to year 4 IP. If I don't, I retain O-level. Same consequence. So
we're talking about an exam for those who fail. So this is like a last chance thingy.
Yeah. And
so
hopefully.
What is you will know when?
I mean, I will ask the teacher tomorrow, yeah.
Right. If you don't have the information by Sunday, we might be short in time again to prepare. Then that's not good. We might be wasting your last chance, if there is a last chance. So please get information. If your teacher is unsure, then tell me that the teacher is unsure. Yeah. Okay. Now, how come you have some information on the material being tested?
For year 3 and for year 3 or year 4?
No, I mean this last chance test. You're talking about Sec 1, Sec 2, right?
Sec 1, Sec 2, we also had the same thing. When someone fails their exam, there's a supplementary exam.
Oh.
Yeah, but I never had to do it so far. So this is the first time I probably have failed a subject.
So this supplementary will be on the Sec 3 topics, lah.
Yeah.
Which is just a repeat of your prelim, lah.
Pretty much.
So let's say this will happen to any subject that you fail.
Yes.
So the fail criteria is not prelims. The end of year, right? It's the total of the year, right?
Yeah. But my math total was already not very high. I was like 55.
So you're saying that your math will fail in total, or even the end of year will fail?
No, I definitely failed overall. Unless there's some miracle or I don't know what they'll do, but if
Your
everything
total,
goes
I'm
normally,
sorry,
I failed.
your total will fail.
Yes.
Your end of year?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Because I
both
did really badly and the exam was quite difficult. Like it was media level difficult.
your end of year fail, and therefore, of course, your total fail, right?
Yes.
Then you don't think that's the case for chemistry and physics. We'll find out soon.
Yeah, we'll find out soon. But I'm not as worried in terms of failure as I am for math.
Okay.
Physics is odd.
Right. Now, let me explain to you how. Good. So far, so good, Aditya. Now the sketching. Yeah, let me see. Now, before you do the proper sketching, do the very quick rough sketch, right? The one I teach you, okay?
Yeah.
I want to see the rough sketch. Make it quick and great, helpful, and then you can do the professional one. So for Ainesh, let me explain to you what happened in the O-level training, which is to say the most important exam for O-levels, right?
Yeah.
That will likely apply to your situation right now. So this is not a stopgap measure. So for example, the things I've asked you to do to prepare for the end of year exam are mostly stopgap, simply because we never have enough time to properly prepare, right? What I'm going to explain right now is not stopgap. It is an appropriate way to prepare for exam. And I guess it is more effective when things are hard. Now, let me define hard. Yes, hard is you have a goal, whatever that is, and your ability has not reached that goal at any point of time. You have never proven yourself to be able to reach that. I suppose that's why we call it a goal. It is not reachable yet. We want to reach it, right? Which makes a lot of sense until you think that it is quite scary.
Yeah.
You cannot reach that goal and you need to reach the goal. It's not just you want to reach the goal in the case of pass or fail. So it's very scary. But I guess that's the goal. The goal is set not because we want to, but because we need to. Right? Okay. So let me repeat that one more time. This is effective when things are hard. When things are easy, I'm not sure we need a special method, right? Who needs a special method when things are easy? Okay, right? So to the Jamboard, please.
New one?
I think you have the last Jamboard, the Math 14.9. We'll just use that, right? At page 18, we'll just use that.
Yeah.
Aditya, no, Aditya, you're doing a sketch outside the place where they're doing it, right? Your sketch shouldn't be as time consuming as this. Your sketch should be a very rough one, and then you do the proper one in the place that they do. This is not appropriate for exam. If you do this in exam, you'll run out of time. You understand? Don't do nice stuff like this, waste of time. Do a very rough sketch. And I say rough sketch, I don't even mean this. Oh, goodness me. But Aditya, stop, Aditya, stop. Go to the Jamboard. Stop, Aditya. This is not appropriate for exam. Look at your Jamboard, page 15, quickly. Right, are you there in page 15?
Yeah.
Right. So for example, give me 3 random number quickly.
4, 2, and 7.
Then?
3.
Right. Okay, now look. A very rough sketch to guide you for the nice one doesn't look like what you do just now. It's too nice. It's too slow. Okay? Right? Just do this. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Or cosine. Okay, I'm going to draw cosine, all right? There. The helpful points can be done in the professional way. Understand, right? Now,
Yeah.
0, 1 minus 0, top, this will be 4 minus 4. Top, this will be 1 minus 7 minus 3, right?
Yeah.
This guy will be your 360 degree divided by 2. And then what else do you need? You need the x-axis, that's the 0. Divided by 4. Now this, I will consider a very helpful thing for me before I jump into the appropriate place. How long do I take to do this?
1 minute.
Maybe half. Could you please do that? Could you please do
Okay.
that? Nothing nice like what you did, right? Nothing nice like what you did.
Okay.
Okay, so Ines, you are at the Jamboard, yeah? Okay, right. Okay, so page 18. Are you at page 18? Are you here? Show me some sign.
I am.
Right. Okay. Right. So, when the O-level students currently are training for their O-level, they are mostly B. B doesn't mean their current state, but B is their best result so far. Sometimes B, sometimes almost C. So C plus, right? So they are reasonably talented student and they want to aim high. So they're aiming for A. In O-level, they have called it A1, right? Okay. So in your case, 1 will be your 7. They just have it backward, right? The small number means better, the bigger number means better. So they're aiming for 7. Where are they? They are maybe around B3 or B4. Maybe I call it that way. For you, there will be a 4, a 5 over 4.
Yeah.
So you're going from a 5 over 4 to a 7, but they have never reached 7 before. Never once in their life, and in the most important event, they're trying to do that. Okay, so that's the situation of the training. So let me explain the training one time. How long is your math exam slot?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
How long? How long is your math exam?
Like how long is it? Oh, okay. I can find that.
Yeah, please confirm that.
Wait, Mr. Collette.
Yeah. So if you want to correct your mistake, this is how you can do it. This is a very good place to correct your mistake.
So this would be 3 and -3.
Yeah, why don't you start with, right? Don't erase. Don't erase. Erasing is useless in exam. Don't erase. Don't erase. There is no benefit of erasing. Just scratch like how I do it. Be fast. Be fast and
This
effective.
would be 2 and -4, right?
That's up to you, lah. That's up to you. The middle guy and then the 0 guy.
That would be
The middle guy is supposed to be the easiest
1.
one. The middle guy. Oh, come on, Ines. Yeah. The middle guy is the easiest one. It's 0, right? Originally, and then.
Oh, -1.
Yeah, that's the easiest one. Now, where's your 0? No,
Like,
scale it properly. Yeah, don't agak-agak. You have to scale it properly. That's wrong. That's wrong. It's not in the middle of 2 and -1. Scale it properly. Scale it properly. You have to divide it by 3, right? You remember that in your sketch, and then you sketch 0 there. Sketch the 0. Put the 0 and put the line. The line is not supposed to be ... Yeah, you keep making that mistake, right? The ... is supposed to be the middle line. Okay. This is what you do quickly and correctly before you move on to the professional place. Can you do it?
Okay, yeah.
So Ines, how long?
It's for math, it's 1 or 30 paper 1, 1 or 30 paper 2.
So is it safe to assume that your last chance will be 3 hours in one day?
Oh, are you asking me year 3 or year 4?
Year 3. No, year 3. Your last chance. Your last chance. Your last chance will be.
Okay, I'll check year 3. I forgot my year 3. But because I already checked year 4. Year 4 math paper 1 is 1 or 30, and paper 2 is also 1 or 30.
Okay, so total 3 hours, right?
Yeah, and same goes for year 3.
Okay, so if year 3 was 1.5 hour and 1.5 hour, so it's safe to say that you will be doing 3 hours total in one day, if there is ever a last chance.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 hours. All right, with a break. Now, you'll be trained for a 3-hour stamina.
Yeah.
Okay, continuously. Let me explain what I mean. Right. So, out of the 1.5 hour, I am giving you 1 hour to do. And then I am splitting the half an hour here to read, to analyze, to discuss. When I say discuss, initially, we will be discussing it a lot, right? So you will have practice papers. Let's say you have 2 of them. I'll be asking you, read your paper 1, read your paper 2. When I say read, I mean do anything you want to do short of actually doing it, because you have 1 hour to do it, right?
Yeah.
So then you read and then we discuss. We will discuss this question short of doing it. Like, what do you think about this question? Why do you think this question is difficult, for example? That's usually the reason why you want to discuss it. Okay, if you find it difficult, have you considered this? Have you considered that? That's discussing the question. We'll be doing that. Okay, and then you have 1 hour to do it, and then you'll set a goal. So let's just set a random goal, please. What will be your goal?
Percentage.
Yeah, percentage.
60.
All right, so set 60%. Now, this is 60% out of how many marks? Sorry, again, I need to ask them. So 60% total of how many marks?
160.
Oh, so it's 80-80 lah, right?
Yeah.
Right, so I'll call it 80-80, right? So to get 60%, let's just split them evenly, whatever, right? So it'll be 48 and 48, right?
Yeah.
For paper 1 and 2. So during the reading, you close your reading, you finish your reading by putting specific targets. I'm targeting this mark. I'm targeting that mark. Out of these 3 marks, I don't think I can get all. I'm targeting 1. And then you total, hopefully that's 48 or more. That is how you know your reading is good or not good.
Okay.
If your reading is not good, you will not dare to put that target. So that's just how you close the reading properly. So like that, then we finish targeting, and then you do it in 1 hour, and then see what happens. Now, we'll see what happened to you when we separate the act of reading and the act of doing. Right? There is a very specific purpose to separating those 2 things. Right? One more time. Usually you don't do this. Usually you will read 1 question, do it, or maybe skip it. Read another question, do it. Read another question, do it. Yeah. You are not going to do that. Right? This is the training I'm giving. Right? Another detail of the training is that we're going to do the order that we like. You like. You're not going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually very random. That's a very good way to increase the difficulty of the paper unnecessarily. I know people do that, but unless they're very good, they shouldn't do that. You should seize control. You should define your own order. I will have my suggestion on the order, but we can decide on what order is best. But the point is, you will do it in your order, not the paper's order.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me give you a very brief, very simple example of an order. Whether paper 1 or paper 2, you're going to do sorry, I did something. Whether paper 1 or paper 2, you're going to do any 3-go question first.
Okay.
So instead of specifying which 3-go, as long as it's 3-go, you do 3-go first, though. Right? And then after doing 3-go, which is per paper 1 or paper 2, is usually 2 to 3 questions. Usually that's just normal one. Right? Yeah. And then you're going to move on to cert, which is usually 1 question. I have very specific reason why I specify that order. You will see whether that makes sense or not. Right? So after 3-go, then after cert, then we will go to, for example, any topic that has a relationship with lines. It's just a simple example of an order. And this order you will figure out when you read the question, because you'll be reading everything. Then you'll be saying, okay, I'll be doing question 9 first because it's 3-go. Then I'll be doing question 5. That's another 3-go. Then I'll be doing question 2 because that's something like that.
Oh, by lines, do you mean like angles and stuff?
We'll define it later. This is just an example. Just an example. Right. And whatever that order is and whatever what you do, if you get 48 in your training, safe to say that you have solved the three problems of AMAT. Right? The three problems of AMAT. The three problems are speed, pressure, and simply lack of skill.
Yeah.
Right. Notice that I say nothing about confidence. Right. Notice I say. Now, we'll see how much your skill have progressed, because this kind of training is designed to unlock your maximum skill.
Okay.
Right. So if your skill is truly lacking after doing this, it will be very apparent if your skill is enough or not enough for 60%. Usually, people who study somewhat and somewhat serious, give some effort to math and how do I say, have some intention to score well in math. The problem is usually not the lack of skill. The problem is this two, mainly this one.
Yeah, mine is definitely lack of skills, right?
I don't think so. I don't think so. You do lack some skill, but the way you handle it is that you keep obsessing on things you cannot do, not what you can do. It has been very annoying, but I keep my mouth shut. You cannot handle more pressure and more correction back then. The way you handle yourself is minimizing result, not maximizing result.
Okay.
But right now, I hope you're on the right mind, right? So my promise on this training is that it gives you a very good view of your skill that is available. If it is enough for your goal, then it is enough. Then I believe the problem is elsewhere. By the way, in your end of year, you have another problem though, which is tiredness.
Oh yeah, that is a feel. I was very exhausted, especially in paper 2.
Not surprising, okay? It's just not surprising. Right. So you won't have this handicap like last time, you won't. Yeah. Plus, the training is designed to train your stamina also. Plus, so that's it. So we'll see how this training, whether what I'm saying makes sense or just theoretical. So far, for those who are in O-level, if they're already A student, they don't need to do special training. They're already A1, right? Yeah. But if they're B or kind of C, then they will benefit from this, because this is again designed to maximize their result, to extend their ability, so to speak. Right? Let's just assume that that's where you are right now. You're not aiming for A1, I know, but you're aiming to extend your result more than what you have right now, because you're saying that your math will fail, right? Yeah. Okay. So do we have enough paper to practice this? Enough, by this I mean around 6. Again, your school, not yeah, what I provide. You have it? Okay, good. Okay, so let me go to Aditya first. Aditya hasn't done any problems, Aditya, so far? You forgot the way I teach you, isn't it? You forgot the way I teach you how to do completing square. You have no reference to that. You forgot, right? So let me repeat this very clearly. Listen to me. You don't have much time, right? This is not the time to forget the things I teach you. Instead of going from left to right, that's what you're trying to do.
You go
don't do that.
Right to left.
Yeah, go right to left. Please do that. Is that enough of a revision?
I guess so, yeah.
Right. Right, Anesh. Okay, so Anesh.
Oh wait, I think I'll need a little bit more explanation.
I'm sorry, what?
I think I will need a bit more explanation.
Going from right to left means you're matching the form of the right into the form of the left, right? Instead of the other way around. Now, how do you match the right form into the left form? Think carefully. It's not complicated at all.
Simplify.
I'm not sure why you keep saying that. Right? So what do you do with the bracket square? Notice that the right-hand side has bracket square. the left-hand side does not. So what can you do?
Oh, expand.
Yes, as simple as that. Please do that. Okay, Ines, send me one paper, please. Let's just do what we are. Let's just do this, and then.
I can literally send you the end of your paper.
I'm so sorry.
I can send you the end of your paper.
No, nothing old, please. Something new, please.
I mean, the one that we just did.
We're preparing for a new exam. Right? I'm going to assume that. So we're not going to use the old questions, right? You know, we're going to use something fresh that you have not done.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure.
Now, Aditya, this is a very good first step. We call this a first step. You know what to do now?
Yeah.
All right, good. You can call it either x power 0 if you want to. I don't know.
Oh.
I know what you mean. It's just difficult to write down. You can call it constants or whatever.
Okay.
Just don't call it C because it's very confusing.
Okay.
Okay, 2016.
Okay, do send me that.
Elementary and additional. Which one do you want me to send?
Oh, goodness me.
That's the problem with old papers.
Addition.
Okay.
Those are mostly, yeah. The problems are, the opportunities are mostly there. Actually, send me both. Send me both. We're going to deal with this. We're going to deal with this right now. We're going to deal with this head on.
Oh, this is a completely different format. I think it's just better if I send you 2019.
Hey, send me both. Let me explain. If we can, we're going to use it.
The additional format, there's no paper 1, and then it's 2 hours instead of 1.5 hours. It's a very different format. And completely.
Just send me.
Okay.
Aditya, do we stop here?
No. So I'll write it down.
Are you sending me?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so I have the additional math and the elementary math. Yeah. So I'm gonna check out just to confirm the additional math. Yeah, good. Yeah, all good stuff, right? And then this is now Aditya, are you supposed to stop here?
Yeah.
Is this how I teach you? This is not the time to forget my teaching. So yeah. So what do I teach you? Why do you do? No. Stop. Presentation is your problem, right? You deal with it. What do I teach you at this point? Confirm, please, whether you're right or wrong. Yeah. You know how to?
Yeah.
Quickly. Yeah, quickly. Yeah, so the topics are great, Ines, definitely for AMath. Now let me check the EMath. So I'm aiming for, I keep saying that certain topics are EMath, and then I correct myself, right? Remember what I was teaching you.
Yeah.
So now it will be proven that in the past, for example, the sine rule and cosine rule are in EMath. So I'll, definitely finding it there. The arc and sector is also in the email. Again, definitely finding it. Yeah. So for example, you check out the paper 1 of email. You go to question 3. Look at that.
Paper 1 of emath question.
Question 3. So look at that.
Okay, there's so many tabs. Okay.
Right. You look at that. Do you recognize that from your end of here?
Cosine B8. Oh, I'm quite rusty. But I should be able to do this.
What is this? Topic. Tell me the topic.
A trigo.
No. Very specific, please. Not trigo. Very specific. Which thing?
Sine rule, cosine.
Very good. Now look at question 10. What topic?
Arc and sector.
Good. Question 11.
A trigo.
Which? Be very specific.
This is a regular trigo.
I hope you're right. But it's 90-degree triangle, so I suppose you can try that. Aditya, is it correct?
No.
Yeah, there is a mistake. Find your mistake. Don't get stunned with your confirmation. Your confirmation is telling you that you are losing some marks because of a mistake. If you could find a mistake, most excellent. Most excellent. That's the skill that you need. Okay. So let's look at paper 2, yeah? So I'm only interested in some topics of email, some topics of email, right? Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, so now you look at paper 2. Paper 2 is very short. Tell me, which question seems to belong to your end of here? Good idea. Paper 2, yeah. Paper 2. You tell me, which question seems to belong to you? Very good, Aditya. You found it. Now confirm it quickly, yeah?
Paper 1 belongs.
Paper 2, Anesh, quickly, paper 2.
Yeah, question 1 belongs.
Very good. Then? Nothing else, really?
No, question 2 belongs.
Okay, question 1, question 2. Around there? Okay. So if it is, if you can spot it, that means you have some idea about your own curriculum, about your own syllabus, right? As for the AMAT, is there anything that you're not supposed to do? Let me just show it to you. Oh, right, linear law lah. You have not done what you call the linear law, right? No, not yet. Yeah, so there is one question in, I think there's one question in your AMAT paper where you're not supposed to do actually half a question. No, there will be 5B, but the rest, it is in your syllabus. It's in your syllabus. Now, let me work out a few things for you. Yeah. Notice that your AMAT is 2 hours, 80 marks, right? Notice that?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to write that down for you. So good, Aditya, yeah? Where is Ines Jamboard? Where's Ines? Ines Jamboard is Miss. Okay. Which is 120 minutes. This works out to 1 mark per 1.5 minutes. This is a very common ratio for a math exam, whether local or your school. Now, you're saying to me something very weird initially. You're saying that your paper 1, end of year is 80 marks, but it's only 1.5 hours. Could you please confirm that one more time? Are you sure that is the case? It is very weird to me. The ratio usually don't change one.
I can confirm it.
Really? It's 80 marks to 1.5 hours, which is 90 minutes. You're very sure about this?
Yes, very sure.
Oh, I don't like it at all. What's going on here? Could you show me then therefore now I want to see the papers that you did. Could you send me that?
The paper that I did?
Yeah, in end of year. Is it possible for me to see it? You said that you could send me. Did I catch it wrongly? Sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even the email ratio is the same. The ratio is almost sacred one. They're not supposed to change.
I can send it to you. Yeah. Okay. Paper 1 and I'm just saying paper 1 or paper 2.
Show me both. Show me both. I'm very curious why the ratio changed.
Okay, answer. We should probably create a drive so I can put all this in.
Later lah. You can create your own drive if you want to. If you find it important, then please do.
Yeah.
For now, I'm gonna forget that you are a disorganized person. I'm gonna forget that for now, yeah?
Yeah.
It is. They changed the ratio. What that means is that they inflate the marks. Why would they do that? They inflate the marks. They clearly inflate the marks.
Yeah.
So normally, what you see as 4 marks, this becomes 5 marks. What you see as 3 marks, it becomes 4 marks. What you see as 2 marks, it becomes 3 marks in your paper. I'm seeing an infl. Oh my goodness, some of them are very inflated.
Yeah, it's probably to make the paper easier, but
no, nonsense. No, there's no such thing. It doesn't make sense. how the total also inflates one. How could you make it easy? No, it's just the same thing. It's the same thing. No, there's no such thing. There's no such thing. The paper is not difficult.
Oh.
The paper is not difficult. Something else has happened. Maybe paper 2, section B can be scary lah. Maybe that. Maybe a little. That's all. Okay, let me think carefully. So let me inflate the mark. So I'm just gonna write it down. Okay, understand. Okay, so in the remaining 15 minutes, today we'll just go until 10 lah, a bit longer lah, right? So now let's look back to 2016, yeah? So let's look back to 2016. So you're gonna open 2016, I'm gonna open 2016 also. Where is the 2016? Wait. Oh, right, it's AMAT, right?
I'm done.
Yes, Aditya. Good.
Done.
Have you checked your oh yeah, good. No, I want the part B. The part A is good. It's good. Oh goodness me, your part A already wrong in the last part. You also forget what I'm teaching you. Yeah, you really do forget what I'm teaching you. Right? The last part is wrong. Now you cannot have. Just remember this, okay? Time is short. When you factorize, then equal to 0, you can do what you do. If everything is equal, this is not equal, right? This is inequality. Inequality, you cannot just do this. You're just replacing the inequality with equality. Therefore, your last line is wrong. Do not erase it. Stop erasing it. Yeah? I'm going to ask you to draw the graph, and then you will know whether you're right or wrong. Draw the graph. Draw the graph. This is what I ask you to do every time there's an inequality. Stop forgetting what I'm teaching you. So you look at AMAT, right, for the 2016. Okay. Let's go this. Let's read all 3 Go questions first, and then let's go to cert if there is one. That's the general order of us doing things. So spotting topics is very easy, right? Spotting is very easy. Then we go to read. Spot the 3 Go, please, very quickly. You have 10 seconds. Okay, time is up. Where's the 3 Go question? Ainesh? Ainesh, can you hear me? Ainesh? Ainesh, can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me, Ainesh?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right. Was shouting to you.
Sorry, my bad. It's because it always switches network. Then for like half a minute, I'll just be without any internet.
Why does it switch network? What's going on? Why is your whole home internet very complicated?
Yeah, because I have 2 internets. If that makes sense.
Why do you have 2 internets?
Because the main one is not very strong. So the one my room is in the middle, so my laptop just keeps switching. I don't know how to fix the issue, but yeah.
It's not good to handicap also. I don't see the quadratic graph, Aditya. I don't see it. I know you have the intercepts. Let me see the quadratic graphs. Let me see the smiley graph or whatever.
Okay.
Ainesh, you have 10 seconds to spot the 3 Go question.
In which one?
AMAT, there's only 1 paper.
Okay.
All right. Where is the 3 Go question?
8. But that's thirds actually.
No, yeah, good. You spot the third because that's next. So where's the 3 Go question?
Oh, question 11.
Good. Okay, and then?
What do you mean? And then?
There's question 12 also. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Right. Spotting a 3 Go question is very simple as with spotting other topic question. So spotting is the only time where I ask you to do it fast. The rest is very slow, but spotting needs to be fast, right? The way you spot, that's a cert. Obviously, what? Because you have cert, right? That's just obvious. You don't even have to read the full question. That's what it means by spotting. That's the only time you spot. Now you read. Now you look at question 11 and question 12, you're going to read them, and then we're going to discuss. Right? Short of doing it, we're going to discuss everything we can. Please. Good, Aditya. So finally, I see the -1.5 and I see the 2/3. Good. Now, tell me based on this drawing, why is your final line answer wrong?
It was this one, right?
That guy is wrong, correct. How do you fix that?
I make it like I made it more than or equal. No,
So
wait.
this is now correct, really?
Whoopsie. Whoop.
Now think carefully, Aditya, about my question. Can you do it correctly without the drawing?
Mm. I mean, I
In exam.
thought it
In
was
exam.
wrong because, like, I just had a feeling because of the negative thing, like, you know, you multiply
The
by a
question is
negative
very
number, it
simple.
becomes-
In exam, if you don't draw, will you be correct?
Probably not.
Then draw, which is my teaching. In question B, you will encounter this need also. What is this need? During inequality, quadratic inequality, you need to draw. In 5B, you will also encounter that need. That's the last skill that I want you to learn. With that, you are perfect, no? Be perfect.
But we don't get to use GDC.
You don't have to draw. Did you use GDC to draw?
No,
No.
my GDC is charging.
Correct. I believe in your drawing skill, you see. Just use it lah, is what I'm saying. Just use it. No, I've never asked you to use GDC. It's okay, no. Just draw a very rough sketch that what you did because you clearly have the ability lah, clearly.
Okay.
For 5B, expect the same thing. Huh? Let's do 5B before we end. So now, Ainesh, 11 first or 12 first? To discuss, not to do.
11.
All right. So, do you think you can do 11A?
Currently, I don't think I can do anything because I'm very rusty. I haven't studied at all for the past 2 weeks. But I guess yes.
Stop thinking like Ainesh. Stop it. Stop thinking like Ainesh, who thinks that after exam you vomit everything and therefore you're empty lah. Stop it. It is not true anyway. I'm not asking whether you're confident or not. Now, in 11A, do you know what you're supposed to do for the first step? You're not supposed to touch anything. If you say no, I'll give you hints.
There is a sine and cotangent formula, so I guess I converted it.
Do you know what to do for the first step?
Yes, apply the sine and cotangent formula.
Apply the what, sorry? Apply the what?
Apply the formula with the cosec and the tangent, cosec and the cotangent.
You're talking about the identities, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're wrong. You're way off. Now, listen to my hint. Remember, we're not supposed to do this. We're just supposed to discuss it. Right? Triangle. Why do you say that you need a triangle here? Tell me.
I forgot that. I saw the acute and I remember triangle.
Okay, now how do I teach you about triangle question? Triangle question is extremely easy to spot. How do we spot a triangle question?
If they give hints about which quadrant it is in, it's a triangle question.
I'll correct you immediately. What I teach you is if they don't bother about the angle, they just move from one trigo to another, which is clearly what they are doing here. They are moving from sine A into cotangent A, ignoring A totally. A is acute doesn't mean that they want you to find.
Okay.
If they don't want you to find A, which is the angle, this is a triangle question because they just want to short from one trigo to another trigo. You remember this.
Yeah.
This will always appear. There's always one question which tests you on that. Can you short it? Now, look at 11B. Do they care? Is this a question that cares about angle or don't care, or is it something else?
Oh, they don't care.
How do you know?
Of course, it's a proving question.
Good. So are you supposed to use triangle?
No identity.
I suppose. You're supposed to identify. Now, part C. Is this a
This is
triangle question or not?
using the no, it's the proving, but it's using the proof from B, substitution and stuff, and then radian.
In this case, do you think you'll be using B? That's usual. I like what you're thinking, but do you think in this situation you do that?
No.
Why not?
Because
Aditya, move up, please. Move up.
yeah, I mean it's possible. I won't do that anything.
Oh, nonsense like you. Nonsense you. Look at the form of C. Just look at the form of C. Move up, Aditya, move up. I want to see them.
It's a quadratic formula.
So, do you use B or not?
Oh, no, you don't.
Okay, you use something else.
Yeah.
So, you can start 11C.
Substitution.
You can, right? 11C?
Yeah, if I can't do B, I'll just go straight to C.
Now, you're forbidden to do B. You're forbidden to do a proving question.
Oh.
Unless your goal is 80%, then maybe we entertain proving. Maybe.
Okay.
So do you know how to start 11A?
Yeah.
Right. So 11A, 11C. If your reading is complete, you should be able to say, I'm going to target this 2 marks full or not. I'm going to target this 4 marks full or not. What do you think?
Yeah.
You're going to target it, meaning?
I would try to get at least out of these 6 marks, 5 would be decent.
I want you to target 6, right? During the course of our training. Now, Aditya, why do you repeat your working? It's not efficient in exam.
I did something wrong. Because at the end, it just becomes a square plus 4k.
That's perfectly fine. Why do you think that it is wrong? You can draw that, you know.
Yeah.
Try drawing k squared plus 4k.
Okay.
Now, to be fair, you also forget what I'm teaching. You have a tendency to want the minus quadratic, minus x squared. I totally loathe minus quadratic. You seem to don't mind the difficulty that it poses to you. That's not why I teach you. Though. This is not the right time to forget what I'm teaching you. You shouldn't be dealing with minus quadratic. If possible, make it positive quadratic. Your second word. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Minus quadratic is making your life very difficult. I'm not sure that's what you want. Don't forget my teaching, please. Now, question 12. Ainesh. What is this?
Question 12 is, what is this?
You forget what I teach you. In the trigo, there is triangle, there is proving, there is solving. For solving, you expect multiple answers. You remember all that?
Yeah.
Then there is another trigo question, another type. We repeat this, the if before the exam. Don't forget it so soon. I teach you how to spot it. The trigo form is simple. Look at how simple the trigo form in 12
As a graph.
compared to, yes, it is a graph. Even though they don't say it, especially because they don't say it, what do I teach you?
Spot the format.
No, you must draw it. Therefore you must spot it. Yeah, this is sketching. I must sketch it. It will make your life easier.
Yeah.
So the first thing that you do here is to sketch low. At least that's what I teach you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Look at the third question. Okay, Aditya, move up. Yeah, Aditya, move up. I'm not seeing any drawing.
Yeah.
Right. Now, you keep moving down to right, right? Right. So could you instead shift your phone so that you don't have to keep moving up and down? It makes matter more difficult for both of us. Could you adjust the phone instead? Is it possible to do that?
Yeah.
So that you don't have to adjust your writing, you will still capture your writing form. Okay. U 0 and okay, 0 and -1, correct. So let's say the way you draw is correct. Let's say how did you get -4? That's very scary actually. Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. That is very scary. Your drawing is wrong. Uh-oh.
Isn't it just x squared plus like 1?
Oh dear. Guess I'm glad I selected this for you. Right. So Ainesh, have you read the third question?
The third question.
You didn't hear me. Goodness. You are making both our life very difficult. Read the third question.
Yeah, I know, I'm reading.
Something is wrong.
Wait, I'm so confused.
Yeah, I know. You don't seem to expect the third question is like this.
Wait, it's quite easy, right?
Mm.
Or
Third question is never difficult. I mean, if you know what to do.
it's just
If you
AB squared plus BC squared.
okay, Aditya. Oh dear.
I did like this here, but I made it positive this time. Like
okay, try to continue. We'll finish this up. It's exam.
Okay.
So try complete the second method. Well, you're not wrong, Ainesh. You see the way to 8-1. You see the way to 8-1. So good for you.
Yeah.
Right? Good for you. Whether you can carry out or not, that now will now depend on your cert ability. I don't think it's that, the doing is not that short long. I think that's why they give 4 marks.
Yeah.
Right? But you see the way to do it, which is supposed to be the goal of reading. You don't see the way of some questions. That does worry me, right? But you do see this. Good. Now, do you see the way for 8 part 2?
Yeah, that's quadratic equation.
8 part 2. 8 part 2.
Sorry, I don't know what it's called, but it's a b squared minus 4ac, the whole quadratic equation.
8 part 2. Third, 8 part 2.
Yeah.
Why would you quote a b squared minus 4ac when they ask you for tangent BAC? Why would you do that?
Because the format reminded me of it, but maybe not.
What do you mean by tangent BAC has a b squared minus 4ac?
Hey, hold on.
B squared minus 4ac for quadratic. Why is there a quadratic thing in tangent BAC?
Oh, there isn't. Yeah, this is just there's regular division. Just put the
divide what and what?
BC and AB. So the given values again.
BC over AB. Good. Good. And then that's the formula. So you see the way for 8 part 2, yeah?
Yeah.
So your targeting will be?
This one I still get full marks. Unless the actual third, like doing the problem is difficult.
commit to making it correct. Yeah, commit.
Yeah.
If passing is what your goal is, if you really want the last chance to be a good last chance. Okay, good. Now we finish reading. We'll continue on Sunday. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you on Sunday.
Okay. See you. Bye. Have a good night.
You too. So Aditya, now I cannot see the top one, right? Okay. Oh, life is more difficult. But it's just very okay. Just zoom up. Just zoom up. Just zoom up. Just zoom up. Yeah. This is not. Yeah. No, it's okay. Just leave it there. It is not a time to make our life more difficult, right? So why are you stopping here?
I was just thinking. Oh.
Now, this is a very important information. Yeah? Now, go and you're doing something correct. So think about this carefully, Aditya. First of all, you don't go and draw. You don't. You still don't have that. I still have to remind you. During quadratic inequalities, the first thing you do is to draw. Now, you stop when you look at your calculator. Oh, I get what you need, but you didn't draw anything. You are supposed to be able to draw something, even with the calculator giving you the answer.
Okay.
You don't know how to draw?
Like draw which this?
Yeah, that guy. Yes, that guy.
I think I do.
Then show me your draw. Don't use the decimals. Use the decimals. Quickly. Can you draw this one? Now, draw your x-axis and the y-axis. Draw it. Put the 12. Y-intercept, not x-intercept. 12. 12 is y-intercept. You know this. According to your calculator, there is no x-intercept.
Yeah.
Correct? So draw. Even better. Okay. It can be like this. It can be slightly to the left. But your drawing is principally correct. No? Principally correct. If nothing is wrong, your drawing is principally correct. And notice that this drawing is very different from what you draw on the left-hand side. Okay.
Yeah.
On the left-hand side, some is above and some is below. In your new drawing, everything is above. We will say everything is positive. They are qualitatively, they are very different. Yes?
Yeah.
Now read the question. Does that make sense or not? Read the question.
Yeah.
You're blocking the question.
The line. Yeah.
Okay, which one makes sense? Your second drawing, your first drawing, or nothing makes sense?
I think my second drawing makes more sense.
Do you know why?
Because it fulfills the criteria of the question.
Is there anything else that you need to do for the second method, the second approach?
I need to find the
the range of k.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You don't understand the question. show that that line intersects that curve at
Yeah.
2 distinct points for all values of k. According to your drawing, for all values of k, the curve is positive, right?
Yeah.
The curve is the curve of the discriminant, the b squared minus 4ac, correct?
Yeah.
According to your drawing, for all values of k, the discriminant is always positive. Whereas for your first drawing, according to that, some k give discriminant positive, some k give discriminant negative.
Yeah.
Again, which one makes sense?
This one.
You okay or not? You understand or not?
Yeah.
So question B and question A are both discriminant questions, but the drawing is different because the question even seems to want it different.
Okay.
Questions like question B wants that kind of drawing. And question like question A wants the question A kind of drawing. Then it makes sense. The question A drawing requires a range of k, correct?
Yeah.
Question B does not require any ranges of k. Do you know why?
Because it's just asking us to show.
No, it's asking you to show all the values of k will result in something positive. So it's not a range, it's all value, right? It's the whole range. You're very confused with it. You're okay? You're okay? No, okay.
I get it.
So now look at your first method. Your first method, there's a careless mistake. Now the code word is what I talked to you last time. You did that thing again. You did that favorite careless mistake thing. Could you please find the mistake? That thing.
Negative something. Like
yeah,
I
that thing. Yeah, find it. Find that mistake. Yeah, find it. Where's your mistake? Where is your mistake? Find it. You did that thing again. Where is it? Find it. Why are you looking at method 2?
No, I'm just like comparing.
You're correct. Let's see whether you can find it. Let's see.
Oh, this is a minus. It's supposed to be a plus. Like this whole equation is like
Tell me the mistake.
Times
Tell me the mistake. I know. Tell me the mistake. That's not the mistake. If you think that's the mistake, you are wrong. You did that thing again. That thing. Come on, man. Spot it. Close your method 2. Close it with your calculator. Close it with your calculator. You'll need your hand. Close it with your calculator. Grab your pen. Grab your pencil. Do the ... method, please. The ... for the 4th line. You're not doing the ... line. Oh my goodness, nothing I teach you methods, isn't it? Right? So dot the thing that doesn't change. The 0, dot it. Why? Dot. The equal dot. The minus dot. Dot. The x dot. The square dot. What else can you do? The square dot. Then dot until you're sure is correct. Now slowly. There's some changes here. Is this supposed to be correct or not?
No.
What is the mistake?
It's supposed to be negative.
Is this something new?
No.
This is not a new mistake. You take very long to spot it because you didn't do the method. The ... You must do the ... Now, continue your first method with this correction, please. Just fix the second, don't rewrite. Yeah, just fix the first method. Please just fix the first method. Yeah, please. Stop wasting time. Just fix below. Just go below. No, don't redo stuff. Don't redo stuff. Just fix that mistake. Yeah, just fix it. Okay. Go below. Yeah, go below. Go efficient. Please be very efficient. Fix it. Fix it. Yes, fix it. Good.
That's it.
Yeah, find another mistake.
-2 and 8 is a squared minus 4ab plus b squared.
Aditya, when you're trying, yeah, okay. Oh goodness me, oh goodness me. Oh goodness me. When you're finding your mistake, please do the dot. Just quickly dot. Quickly dot. Dot until it's finished. Don't go down. Don't you dare go down. Don't you dare go down. Dot the K. Dot the K. If the K is correct, dot the K. The 4 and the K. The K must be dotted. The plus must be dotted. Separately. Yes. Now think carefully. There is another change here. Look at the sign. Look at the number.
This sign?
The K square is dotted, right? You dot it because you know it's correct, not because I say so, right?
Yeah.
Now, after that, the number after that, think carefully and dot carefully. First the sign, then the number. When it is correct, you dot it.
No, it's supposed to be +4.
Fix it as a plus and dot the plus. Now, what is the number that is supposed to follow?
+4 and it's supposed to be -8.
Aditya, what are you talking about? Why do you do it this way?
Like,
what is
this
going
is
on
+4
here?
and this is -8.
What the heck are you doing? Why do you do it that way? Why do you do it differently here? And why on the right-hand side you do it differently? Look at what you did on the right-hand side. Look at what you did on the method 2. Look at what you did at method 2. Method 2 is -4 times 1 times -2. It becomes
+8.
Why is it so different in method 1? Which one is correct? Are there supposed to be 2 methods to deal with this?
No. It's because I didn't change like this.
That's not the problem. Tell me. -4 times 1 times -2. How many numbers does it
This
give
is
you?
just -2 and then
What is the answer supposed to be?
+8.
Okay. Please do that. Please do that. Please just fix it. Don't rewrite things. Stop rewriting things. Why are you not fixing the second line, the line below? Why are you not doing that?
Which this?
Yeah, the 4 should be gone. The 4 should be gone.
This is gone.
Yeah. Oh goodness me. That's good. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Good. That sounds okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Good.
Then
Now this result is the same as the result in method 2.
yeah.
So what difference does the minus make? One with minus x squared, one without x squared. What is the difference to you?
This is easier.
Please do the easier one.
Okay.
The one with minus, because you keep blaming the minus, you see. Actually, you make a lot of mistakes. Maybe they are related. Maybe when you do the minus, you tend to make mistakes. Maybe that's why you should avoid it. Maybe.
Okay.
Right. Back to the drawing. If you do the drawing, can you answer the question? In exam, do you need the drawing or not? What do you think?
Yeah.
There isn't much time left. That is the things that I teach you. Do not forget them.
Okay.
Continue your practice. You have 1 more week, right? Then you cannot do math anymore, right? You have to do other subjects.
I mean, I don't think I'll have a class on Sunday because I have chemistry and English the next day.
Even worse, right? Even worse.
Yeah.
Because you have other subjects, obviously.
Yeah. But
even worse, right?
I think Thursday. I'll check. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like after Thursday, I'm free because I don't have to give the language exam and I don't have to give the IGP or drama exam. So
you're gonna forget your math for now, right? For obvious reason, for other subjects,
yeah.
Right? Your math is not ready yet.
Yeah.
Today is painfully clear, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, when is your math exam?
Next Tuesday. So let me just pull it out. It'll be better.
Now, what is your test on Friday?
Friday, like this Friday.
Yeah. The coming Friday, right?
Oh, coming Friday, I don't have anything.
So this Sunday, you have to focus on other thing. Makes sense. This Tuesday, you have to focus on other thing, right? This coming
Sunday,
Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday,
right?
Wednesday.
Yeah. Then because you say after Thursday, then I assume your Friday, you also have to focus on something. Your Thursday cannot. Make it very clear.
No,
Thursday can or
like
cannot.
Thursday is my physics.
Then Thursday night.
And Friday is language exam, but I don't need to give it.
So on Thursday night, do we meet or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you on next Thursday. Now on Monday, what's your test?
Monday, I have English and chemistry. Maybe we can, I'll join and we can do chemistry.
Your math is not ready. And you will be forgetting your math for a while, for understandable reasons. Your math are not ready. Your math are not ready yet. Yeah? So you think about it on Thursday. On Thursday, we'll meet. You decide what you will do. The decision is in your hands. I have said my opinion. Based on today, you forget everything which you need. You have some skills. The skills are not enough. You keep making the same mistakes. So sorry to give you the bad news. That's my job.
Okay.
I'll see you on Thursday, yeah?